It's a bittersweet day for Metroid Prime 4. What's going on, guys? JSkeleton, the brand of guys, today coming at you with some news that is both good and bad regarding Metroid Prime 4. Nintendo has finally given an update regarding the game, and like I said, it's both good and it's both very bad at the same time. Very good and very bad. So what's happening is they're delaying the launch of Metroid Prime 4. They're not satisfied with the game in its current state. They don't think it would live up to fans' expectations, and you know, they never want to put out a game that you know, doesn't meet its highest quality standards, right? They have some quality standards that they strive to meet. Nintendo always wants to hit those standards. They want to put out the best game they possibly can, and if they're not fully satisfied with it, they're not going to put it out. You know, similar thing kind of sort of happened with Breath of the Wild, where they weren't, you know, satisfied or with, you know, where the game was at the time, so they delayed it a little bit to give a little bit more extra time to be able to polish it more. Now the thing with Metroid Prime 4 is a little bit different. So instead of continuing to work on what they currently have, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be scrapping it, completely scrapping it, and starting from the start. No joke, they're starting the development of Metroid Prime 4 right from the beginning, but this time they're getting the help of the original developer of the original Metroid Prime series, Retro Studios. So Retro, I guess, was not involved up until this point, because now they're reaching out to Retro. They're going to have Retro Studios help them make Metroid Prime 4, so then, you know, it can stand, you know, shoulder to shoulder with the other games in the series. So that's why it's both good and bad news. It's bad news, obviously, that they're restarting. The good news is that they're not scrapping it entirely. They're not saying, you know, forget it, we're canceling it. That's not what they're saying. And you know, they're getting help from the original developer. They're getting help from Retro Studios, which is a really good thing, because, you know, now the game can be a lot better than I guess it was, you know, because again, they're saying they just were not satisfied with it. The person who gave the update was Shinya Takahashi. He is responsible for the development at Nintendo. And so, you know, he gave an update talking about all these things. So I'm not sure why they didn't get Retro Studios help from the start. You know, obviously that probably would have been a good idea. Maybe, you know, maybe they want to keep it, you know, within Nintendo. They didn't want to go outside Nintendo to Retro Studios, but it is what it is. Now they're getting help from Retro, but they are starting from the start. So they said it's going to be a long road until another update, because again, they're basically scrapping everything they had. This has been like, what, about over 2 years of development that they're scrapping now. So it's bittersweet. It's very disappointing that, you know, they're starting from the start, but at the same time it's exciting, because, you know, if they weren't happy with it, you know, obviously fans would probably not be happy with it either, right? So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I know a lot of you guys may be disappointed with this news, but trust me, it is a good thing. You know, that they're striving for the greatest product they possibly can. You know, they're gonna have Retro work on it. They worked on the original Metroid Prime series, so it is a good thing in the long run, and it's better to have a good game that lasts than to rush a game and, you know, it's basically you know, forgotten about. I think the exact quote from Shigeru Miyamoto in the past, not about Metroid Prime 4, but just in the past, is that he said, "A delayed game is eventually good, but a bad game is bad forever." Very wise words. It's a very popular quote from Mr. Miyamoto, if you guys never heard it, and I think it applies here as well. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind with the delayed Metroid Prime 4. A delayed game is eventually good, but a bad game is forever bad. I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, I mean, if you guys are still, you know, excited that, you know, they're striving for greatness at least, then make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, the comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. Catch you guys very soon, another one like always. Until then, game on.